Oh, there's just simply no way we could have done that rapport conversation last time. Hey, welcome back to more Unicorn Overlord. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we did some more rapport conversations, and this time we finally reached Balmrot, or however you pronounce it. Okay, I know they have pronounced it. I'm pretty sure it's Balmrot. Might be Balmrate. Regardless. This place is huge. Balmrot here is the largest town in all of Drakenholt, save the capital itself. They're especially proud of their Colosseum too, now that they're holding bouts there anymore. Well, now that we're here, I should be off to meet Prince Gilbert at once. Maybe I'll take a look around the markets then. Try not to get in any trouble, We'll go and pop in there in a moment. Just want to pick everything up around here that we can. Okay, so we actually can't do that quite yet. That's fine, I guess. Do that. Holy herb, not bad. Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Prince Gilbert's been expecting you. Not this way.
Thank you both for coming. I take it you are Prince Elaine, commander of the Liberation Army and rightful heir to Cornea's throne.
Indeed I am. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, my king.
I am no king, merely Gilbert for now. My coronation must wait until Castle Soldraga is ours once more.
Prince Gilbert, then. I've word that you request our aid?
Just so. Ever since my father's demise in the tragic campaign against Zenoira, I have devoted myself to but one cause. To gather what survivors clung to life and fight onward for the past, present, and future of Drakenholt. Yet the battle which saw us win back Balmrate claimed many of our finest men, and morale has suffered accordingly.
Hence you seek reinforcements?
Correct. It wounds my pride to admit it, but I would suffer any injury before I see my people suffer worse.
We march to vanquish Galerius and free all nations of Fevrith alike, including Drakenhold. We will join you.
You've quite the grand vision for yourself, seeking to unify the entire continent. And yet that vision is the beacon which draws soldiers to your ranks and fuels your army's unceasing advance.
'Tis but a dream for now, one that will remain as such unless we can recapture your palace.
Sorry to interrupt this little war council. I've got word from one of our scouts.
What is it?
Zenoira approaches the Colosseum, and they bring a battalion of some size with them.
How large, exactly?
Bit over 4 times our head count, if memory serves me right.
That's absurd. What shall we do, Prince Gilbert?
Unfortunate as it may be, we lack the time necessary for any sort of elaborate preparation. We'll have to make do with what personnel we have. The catapults around our Colosseum walls will prove vital as well. And scant as our defenses are, it seems I have no choice but to sortie myself. We halt their advance together.
Phew, that's most of it cleared out. Liza? What are you doing here?
Oh, you know... just making a bit of pocket change is all. Please don't tell the others.
I wouldn't dream of it. Assuming this shop of yours is legitimate, that is.
What kind of merchant do you take me for? It's all just trinkets and stuff I've picked up in the ruins. But if Magellan or the gang knew about this, I'd never hear the end of it. Ugh, I don't even want to think about that.
Don't worry. I'm good at keeping secrets. Mind if I take a look?
Yeah, be my guest. Though I don't have much worth buying.
This one here is gorgeous.
Oh, that old thing? I'll let you have it on the cheap if you want. End of day sale.
Really?
It'll just run you 5 mil, that's all.
That's a bit beyond my budget.
I'm only teasing. Cute girl comes walking into my stall and I just can't help myself. I was actually looking to offload the whole set. Go on and take them, free of charge.
Whoa. What is it?
Behind you. She's huge.
Oh!
You two ever hear of manners? Though, I'll take that over the usual. Most people split the second they see me coming.
Can I help you with something?
Sure can. See, I'm new in town, looking for the Coliseum. But everyone I ask goes all wide-eyed and runs off. There is a Coliseum here, yeah?
There is, but I believe they've put competitions on hold until matters in the region improve.
I hear the Prince is always out for spare steel, though. Why not try there if you're looking for work?
I'm not looking. Prince might not be a bad idea, though. I'll see what I can squeeze out of him. Oh, and thanks.
What a woman.
And so, with a giant person, we have another prince. Gilbert, having amassed an army within the walls of Baumrock Coliseum, now stands ready to retake his capital, but when Zenora approaches with an army of their own, he and Elaine must mount a defense.
Onward, men. We surround what remains of Drakenhold's meager forces, and finish them here and now. We'll crush these rats in their own nest, and the rebels who join them too.
Prince Gilbert, there you are.
Ah, Leia. I was merely reminiscing for a moment. It feels scarcely appropriate to say, given the situation we find ourselves in. But I find it difficult to believe we prepare to fight arm in arm with the Cornian royal family.
I understand the emotion, Your Highness. After all, our kingdoms were locked in fierce rivalry for what seemed like centuries.
When Cornia fell to Galerius, my father hailed it as a precursor to our long-awaited ascendance. And the only reason he granted Virginia asylum was so that he could marry her off to my brother Ludwig. All part of some grand scheme to annex Cornia after he'd thwarted Zenoira. But we both know how the war effort went. My father lost his life in the battle, and Ludwig remains missing even now. Ascendance indeed.
Your Highness,
What, is that it? Things were just getting good.
Behind me. Identify yourself this instant!
Name's Amalia. You wanna try me, girl? 'Cause I've been itching for a fight all day long. Too easy.
Can you stand, Leia?
I'm not finished yet.
Amalia, was it? State your purpose here.
Easy. I'm not gonna eat you. I heard there's a Coliseum here. Fancy old place where all the strongest warriors can test themselves. Was hoping you'd open it back up again.
I can do that. Under one condition. A legion of Zenoiran soldiers descends on this city as we speak. Should you join the battle to defend it, and should we emerge with our lives, I would be more than glad to reopen the Coliseum.
Deal. Just know, I'm gonna hold you to it.
Allow me to share what intelligence our scouts have gathered. Zenora's primary force marches from Castle Soldraga to the northeast. Meanwhile, a battalion of heavy infantry advances from Fort Prince Lost to the northwest. Additionally, stragglers from the desert, huh? Don't give up easy, I'll hand him that. It's like we've got company from the west, too. Our enemy has amassed quite the army indeed, yet we're not holding defenses ourselves. As I mentioned to you earlier, our catapults should prove effective in repelling the onslaught. Of course, they're rather difficult to aim, but few weapons can break enemy ranks as effectively as a well-hurled boulder. We've also placed barricades along the path, though I dare not expect they'll hold the enemy for long. All the same, they should slow their advance, at least for a moment or two. And the remaining barricades are yours position. Deploy them wherever you please. Now, to be frank, a resounding victory will be nigh impossible this day. We could still deal a heavy blow to their morale, while marking the start of our grand counter-offensive. Let's strike arm in arm, my fellow prince! Defeat Anton, or defeat enough enemies to force their retreat. This is the best mission in the game. This mission rules so much. The big problem with this game in a lot of well, not necessarily the big problem, there's a number of problems with this game, but one of the big ones is that the game ends up being too offensive focused. So, when you get the opportunities to have a big defensive focus, hell yeah. Amalia, we will not be able to get her for a long time. We will eventually be able to get her as a unit, but she is the Dreadnought class. Dreadnought, she is a very strong unit, can really just do a lot of damage, physically, all that good stuff. She also, fittingly, has quite a bit of defense, mainly physically, mainly some good guard rate as well. Also right here, she does start off with both Ruby and Sapphire pendants, so she is maxed out on all of her stuff there. Gilbert is a unit that we will actually be able to keep. He is a Prince. The Prince is a pure supportive unit. Well, not that's a pure supportive unit. You also have Vanishing Stab there, but you can boost initiative. You can do some extra guard rate. You have a lot of stuff that you can do with Gilbert. He is a big support guy, however. As for how we're going to deal with this, good question. Let's start off, of course, we will want to have Elaine's unit in. Trying to think of what units would be best for where. So, actually, probably that one's not the best location. I'll probably have him kind of guard the up north there. What is his Valor stuff? He has passive order. Okay. Right.
Your will shall be done.
Let's see. Over here we have a bunch of Arbalists and a bunch of Dark Knights.
Allow me.
This one would probably be a good one for Berengaria to run. And then down on this side we'll have Oaklease.
March. To me.
March Elaine into there. We'll have Oaklease arm up on the Mantlet.
Got it.
Berengaria should be fine there.
Looks like the place.
As for here, I think I'm going to want to aim it right about there. This one will aim right about there.
Where should I go next?
You have to, of course, lead them a little bit.
You impressed?
Nice job on that one. Nice job on that one as well. Passive Miracle, a little bit of HP, and more importantly, one extra passive point. Focus Sight, True Strike, that one's not really that useful.
Anton, sir, we're suffering heavy casualties.
Stubborn fools. So be it. Continue the advance and cut those rebels down where they stand. It seems we've put a marked dent in their armor. Onward for Drakenhold. Come, Elaine. Try not to let him steal all the glory. We'll try. No promises we'll succeed, though.
You've made the right call.
We'll move Virginia out this way as well.
Your will shall be done.
And we can definitely get Rolf out
Who's my target?
onto this watchtower as well.
Well,
as for catapult shot number 2 from here, that one is fine there. We'll want to lob it probably about there.
I've arrived.
Getting stronger.
Nice job on that one. Nice job there as well.
I've made it.
Berengaria, or sorry, Rolf holds up there.
Just tell me what to do.
Berengaria. Launch from there, I think. Or launch to there, I should say. Do that. Virginia is pulled up in a location.
I'm actually getting
There goes
better.
big chunk of the units from the desert. Big chunk from that side as well. I might rush them. I have to admit, this is going better than expected. But they're not showing any signs of backing down. Perhaps not, yet our morale is high and we still have a mighty army at our disposal. But a few more steps, the day shall be ours.
We shall never yield.
Yeah, we'll march Virginia out, actually. It would be a little bit risky. Police is still fine there. Of course, we weren't gonna get away that easily. Simply no end to them. So we may still claim victory if we can but defeat their commander. The command is yours, Elaine. Yeah, Virginia. Honestly, Virginia should be fine. We have a lot. Well, we can just deploy everyone at this point. What do we got? We got some Dark Knights there.
Another step on the long
Sure.
road to
This big
absolution.
unit here. Arbalists. Okay.
I suggest we think ahead.
Arbalists coming out from there. We can have, I guess, Gloucester we'll just put out this way. Miriam we can put out this way.
I
I mean, I'm more worried about our left flank than our right flank. We have both Amalia and Berengaria's units on this side, or on the right side, so I'm not really worried about them.
Have you need of me?
Miriam probably isn't going to be able to do terribly much.
Very well. By a knight's honor. Begin the march.
I shall spare no
Start
effort.
moving everyone out this ways.
Anything you desire.
Oh yeah, Nina will just...
I depart at once.
I probably should do is have a few more... Yeah.
For the people of Fevrith.
Probably could afford to have a little bit of... Oh my god, what am I trying to say?
We ride.
Could afford to start doing a few orders here and there. A lot of stuff we can probably do pretty nicely. Killing Chain does a lot there. And Berenice really holding strong.
They won't
Do
escape.
that, we can launch. Of course, the issue is we are getting towards the Wyvern Knights starting to get a little bit of action. So, that's something to worry about. What I really should do is... Arbalest so that we can get another guard in, or another assist in. Yeah, that armor keeper's gonna be quite the issue. Sadly, we do not have... yeah, we don't really have any... I mean, we have Iron Crusher, of course, is very good, but... Is it going to do a ton against this guy? Don't even think. One damage there. Play Dance doesn't do anything for us. See if we healed up Leia like... Okay, that's not bad, actually. 29's pretty good. If we healed up Leia like we should have, we would have been fine, but nope.
Ignorant fool.
I guess one unit there.
Nobody's dying here.
Lots of guys coming here. We can start using some of these. There we go. We can just fire out an arrow rain. This is again. I wish there were more missions like this. There just aren't really all that many defense missions in this game.
I wield this lance for the people of
and
manifest.
I think defensively is where this game really shines. Not that, you know, having to go on the offensive is bad or anything, but I just think that this mission really shows off how good, like, this is Again, this is the game putting its best foot forward, and it's so good. Again, I love this mission so much, and a lot of people think that this is the best mission in the game for good reason.
Be gone from my sight.
I wish we could do an ore. RHP. Yeah. Yeah, sure. You should hopefully heal yourself up.
Fruits of diligence are sweet indeed.
Do that. Does that reach in time? I don't think so.
You don't stand a chance.
Virginia does take out the general. At the very least.
I'm here.
Iron Crusher.
As if
Of course, that's the big one there. But they get revived right away. So your target HP is minus 100. Go lowest HP. You go lowest HP. If we have a gladiator in the unit, that's when you want to use something like lowest HP percentage. But since we're just base low HP, yeah, that's
my steed
fine
can ride
there.
no further.
That was a good.
That's what you get.
That was a good rock there.
Calm.
Amalia,
Smart.
have you move in.
you dare challenge me.
Kick out one flank at the very least.
Hasten strike. Keen edge.
Holy Father.
And we can leave it back up.
All the might of the royal family.
Virginia up to 15.
Let's see just how strong
Gets her
I can
Maiden's
get.
Hammer.
That's what you get.
Nice counter with low HP buff.
What is it?
And
Is
might as
that
well
all?
take out this garrison as well.
I shall spare no effort.
What else do we have? We do have Dragoon Dive, which we can't really use because that would be such a good. I know I really shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to anyways.
Allow me.
We're going for a Dragoon Dive. Can hit all 4 of these units.
Reason
Kill
rules the
3 of
day.
them. All forces continue to suffer tremendous losses, sir. The rebels advance our position as we speak. How are these vermin overpowering us? The enemy faltered, men. Hold firm and deliver the killing blow.
I rise to any challenge. It shall be done.
Have Hilda move out that way. I just wanted to get Amalia a little bit of action.
About time I had a little fun.
Yeah, Amalia's been waiting for this one. Bit of a weird that she's in the back row. Amalia can actually do pretty good in both. I feel like she's a bit better as a front row. But again, not bad as a back row unit. Not by any means. Let's give the javelin's a skill. Bop you, yeah. Like, this isn't even, ideal setup for Amalia.
Didn't even break a sweat.
I mean, granted, she is also, significantly higher level than everyone else. Disembark. I guess Elaine's unit can just stay in there. Hilda should be able to clear out here. And the assist just takes him out.
You were little match.
Again, like, this mission
Never in
rules.
Allow me.
You know what? Dragoon dive again!
I rise to any challenge.
And oh, well. Don't actually do that
A
then.
brisk flight.
I was gonna say march on the
Face your
enemies
demise.
there, but nah, I guess. I think that might be 3 battles in a row for Hilda's unit. Oh, it's so many battles in a row, actually.
Face your demise. I can fly no further.
Because we also get, that one there. Joseph can probably clean off the scraps.
I would appreciate a rest. Allow me.
Have Hilda rest up. We can move
Your command.
Joseph in. And Joseph can just easily clean up the chaff here. Lex gets a little bit of leverage. This mission, I love this mission so much. And again, I wish that this game did more things like this. But it just doesn't, sadly. This is, as far as I can remember, I think this is the only defense mission in the entire game. And it's just like, you're missing out on so much potential. Simply no end to them. Command is yours. Yeah.
As expected.
Actually, probably should.
It's gonna be tough.
Really? Oh, it's because she has so many dead units. Hold up. If we just do that, move you two back there. First of all, we do actually survive right away. We'll actually do that. You weren't garrisoned, I see.
Well?
Right.
Loud and clear.
We can't deploy from here. Perfect. That's actually pretty nice.
I suggest we think
you
ahead.
cannot do any... Yeah. Can't do anything like
I shall not
that.
disappoint. It shall be done.
Amalia doesn't... Ooh.
Not liking my chances.
Archer takes quite a bit of damage there.
They won't escape.
And I think the Archer goes down.
I don't know about this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry. I gotta go.
Not a big deal, really.
What would you ask of me? Have you need of me? By your
Miriam can
command.
intercept Berengaria, move into Fort Farzig.
I stake my
Renault, yeah, he'll just stay here and keep winning. There we go. Now we have Cavalier Call, so we're actually even better off now than we were just a few moments ago. I'm hoping that it doesn't go too quickly. Miriam, easy clear.
The winds of fate blow at our backs.
No worries there.
For the people of February.
Yeah, now Renault's units. Now we're good to go.
Behold my might.
Cavalier Call gets all of us attack up right away.
I shall ease your pain.
Get a row heal, which is pretty good. Of course, our issue is that we don't do too much row damage, but I'm sure there's ways that you can work around that with something like... Oh, probably could. Just have Cavalier Call go once only.
Triumph is everything. I require a brief respite.
Not looking good.
Actually, we'll have Amalia
Just tell me what to do.
park up there. We'll have Berengaria go up near.
I stake my honor on this battle. My steed can
We're just...
until my dying...
Renault is finally getting to show off.
Anything else?
What... Oh, that was so well timed.
Benefits of old age.
Continuing this battle would only march more soldiers to their deaths. All men fall back to Castle Soldraga, now! They're withdrawing. Revel in this victory, friends. For today we take our first leap toward restoring Drakenhold to its rightful rulers. Again, this mission is so good. 51 units defeated. Like, this mission makes you feel like a god. So good.
Truly a stunning victory, my fellow prince. And it could never have been possible without your timely aid. Tales of your liberation army shall echo through a freed Fevrith for generations to come. I'm certain of it.
A word, Gilbert. Thank you for everything. I plan to leave Drakenhold and accompany Elaine on his quest to crush Zenoira. I won't be needing your protection anymore.
I have no objections. Though I imagine he may. You seem all too likely to give our fine prince here an unceasing migraine.
Nonsense. I soothe his worries, not inflict them. Ah, I see how it is. You're just nervous you'll get lonely in my absence. Go on, you can admit it.
You never cease to amaze me. As for you, Leia, I'd like you to lend your sword to their cause as well.
Are you certain, Your Highness?
How else would I be sure Virginia is behaving? Go. Look after her for me.
I'll allow it.
And you, Gilbert? What will you do now?
I shall move to bolster our ranks and sharpen our blades for the impending siege of Castle Soldraga. We dealt Zenoira a heavy blow this day, yet it was merely one cobble on the much larger path toward Drakenhold's revival. The greatest battle lies still ahead, and we have much to prepare before it arrives.
Then we'll meet again ere our siege of Soldraga.
Indeed. In the meantime, I shall await you at Fort Shusa, to the southwest of the castle.
Sorry to butt in, little prince. I think you're forgetting something.
Ah, yes, the reopening of the Colosseum.
Forgive me the query, Lady Amalia, but you carry the strength of an entire company of knights solely on your shoulders. Do you not intend to put that to use for the sake of this nation?
Not really, no.
Perhaps a better question is, why do you so strongly wish to see the Colosseum renewed?
Well, it's kinda embarrassing to actually say it. But thinking about the fighters it'll bring, about the battles and the bloodshed and the brutality, it sets my mind racing.
You seek a test of strength, then?
Yeah, that's not it.
Huh?
Well, you doing it or not?
I've no intention of going back on my word. The Colosseum's doors will open once more.
Good kid. And hey, if you want me that bad, you know where to find me. Beat me in a fight, and I'm all yours.
We're ready to depart whenever you give the word, Your Highness.
Good. But I've been wondering, have either of you seen Berengaria?
I'll find her. Who knows what trouble she's getting up to.
Our hopes of slaying the prince have been well and truly foiled. And the blame lies squarely on your neck, Berengaria.
This neck is yours to throttle no longer. And Zenoira's woes are sweet music to my ear. But not as sweet as your dying breath will be.
Ren!
Travis, what are you doing here?
What impeccable timing. Enough of this little performance, General. Cut the boy down and return to my side.
Is he telling the truth? Have you been working with them?
I'd never. Not anymore.
You've left yourself wide open, fool!
Travis!
No!
Such a simple woman you are. That you'd shield your dear brother was an all too predictable outcome. You're nothing. No threat to anyone now. If you won't obey my choice, force will have to suffice.
Ren!
Well, even with all the good, we lose our best unit. So, damn it. As mentioned before, I make for Fort Shusa, on the outskirts of Castle Soldraga. You should wait your army there. Elaine! Mr. Travis. My sister's gone, kidnapped by that bastard Baltro. What? If I hadn't let my guard down. Please, you mustn't blame yourself. In the case Zenoira surely has need of Berengaria alive, Baltro saw fit to abduct her. Let's put our faith in that for the time being. You're right. Thanks, Elaine. Yeah, that, sucks. Now that's, so, just as a I'll just go over quickly what our options are. So, right now, it's split into two ways. We can either start marching towards Pritzlas, or we can move right in towards the capital, Sol Draga. Pritzlas is just kind of some completion things. It's not really necessary. Meanwhile, Sol Draga, we get Berengaria back. Simple as. The Colosseum is a little bit interesting. Skip through these. The Colosseum has a bunch of different fights that you have, all quite highly leveled, and at the end, you have the Grand Champion with Amalia's unit, who is, well, we definitely can't take them on right now. But, yeah, you can start seeing all that's here. There's also the auxiliary battles, which are not nearly as strong or they're not quite the same. Well, the ranked battles are the main ones. You'll get some good coinage, both actual coins as well as the Colosseum coins, which you can exchange at the prize exchange.
Got nothing but the best here, champ.
For a bunch of different things.
How can
Some of it is very good. So, yeah.
You ever need a...
But this is stuff that we'll start tackling next time. I feel like we might. So it's a. I'll do the first one just right now, and we'll do with. I think Police's unit is my best. You can't see beforehand what your expected result is going. Give me a fair fight, yeah. Can't see beforehand what your expected result is going to be. However, what you can do is just, well, watch the fight, or you can skip through it if you really want to. And you can start seeing exactly what your, well, you can actually just, do the result yourself. Bash you, heal up. Now, you just kind of, it's a single round of combat. Win or if you win, you win. You lose, you get nothing. These can be retried as many times as you want.
Sure you can afford to be wasting time here?
It's no waste. You said you would join our contingent once I defeat you, and that's precisely what I'm going to do.
Confident little guy. I like that. Fight your way up the ranks then. I want to see just how far that confidence takes you.
Yeah, as said, we're not going to be able to get Amalia for quite a while. Again, they're level 40, and Amalia is a really strong unit as well. Is it Hawkeye that's the big one? No, I think the main thing is just Penetrate is really dangerous. But, yeah. You pick up one win, you pick up a win in that round of combat, you move on. Honestly, we might be able to even do... We could probably do up to the Sandstorm Mercenaries. We'll see exactly how much we can do next time. But, yeah, this is one where the... throwing out the just a Doomstack army is really good. Putting units like Elaine, Virginia, Oclese in the same unit can really help things out with that. If you like a unit of probably, if I just changed, I would probably just want to upgrade or promote Virginia first, but probably Elaine, Scarlet, Oclese, and yeah, no, those four would be probably it for. Like that's probably a pretty good unit. Of course, Berengaria's fantastic in this setting, but there is also times where you want to change depending on what unit you have coming up and good stuff like that. Again, the Coliseum is a very fun little side mode. It's pretty basic. You get Amalia as a really good reward, but again, we're not going to get that for a while. But next time we start working our way out, at least up towards that. But until then, see you guys later.